Hi guys! In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys what you should and shouldn't bring to college in terms of dorm stuff. I just did one of these videos all about clothes and it honestly went really well with you guys. A lot of you guys seemed to like that video and said you wanted to see this one. So that's what I'm doing in today's video. If you're new and you just clicked on this video, my name is Michelle Reed. I go to the King's College in New York City. I'm going to be a sophomore and I'm posting a ton of college videos, so you might as well hit that subscribe button down below. And also, obviously, some of these things you may really use in college, and if you do, that's totally okay. This is just like from my experience and my friends. I kind of asked around, said the kind of stuff that you could leave at home, but if you use that, totally cool. So let's just go ahead and get right into the video. So starting off with the things that you don't necessarily need to bring to college. Number one would be extra tools and light bulbs. I had so many tools that I literally never even touched and they just took up a whole drawer in my apartment. Obviously, if you're hanging up some decorations, like have your parents bring tools, but you don't need to have a whole toolbox full of stuff because you're probably not going to use it. Two would be a ton of mugs. If you have a huge mug collection, maybe just pick your favorites. I mean, obviously you drink a ton of coffee in college. I know I did, but I would kind of use the same like 3 mugs over and over again, and that was fine. Number 3 would be a ton of desk organization stuff. So don't bring a ton of like paperweights and cute little things in the office section of Target. I know I wanted to like decorate my desk all super cute, but honestly it just got really cluttered and annoying, and clutter is never cute. Number 4 would be a ton of plates and glasses. You don't need like a huge pack. Honestly, just like a couple plates, a couple glasses, and you're good. I ended up using paper plates a lot more because I didn't have to wash them. So I would just recommend not bringing a ton of plates and glasses, just a few that you may need. Number 5 would just be in general a ton of room decor. Your dorm room is probably really small and you can't fit all that much stuff in there. So like while you may want to bring everything that you found in Target in the dorm section, don't bring it all, just bring your favorite pieces. Number 6 would be an abundance of makeup and toiletries. I cannot tell you how much like makeup and extra lotion and hairspray I brought, and I just ended up not using. And the thing about New York is I couldn't like take it all home with me because I had like 2 suitcases, so I had to throw away a ton of stuff. I tried to give away a lot, but I had to throw away so many of my nice toiletries just because I couldn't take it home. For me, I brought so many eyeshadow palettes and I was like, oh my gosh, Michelle, you do not need this many eyeshadow palettes. Number 7 would be a ton of school supplies. I did not use a lot of school supplies in college. I used like 2 notebooks, a couple folders, and pencils. And honestly, you can buy those whenever you actually get to school and kind of know what your classes require. So I would just recommend waiting on school supplies and not going crazy beforehand. Number 8 would be a ton of knickknacks. What I mean by this is just stuff that sits around, like stuff for maybe your trip when you went to Florida when you were 8 or something. Like, don't bring memories like that. I think it's good to bring photos and stuff, a couple frames of pictures to remind yourself of your family and your friends, but don't bring like a ton of little souvenirs because again, they just clutter up the room, and clutter just gets really annoying and it stresses me out, and it's probably gonna stress you out too. Number 9 would be a ton of leisurely reading books. If you have like a ton of your favorite books that you want to bring, maybe just leave them at home because you're gonna be reading a lot in college and you're gonna have to read books that you don't necessarily want to read. So leave the leisurely reading ones back home. Maybe just bring a couple. Number 10, my last one would be a sewing kit. I never really had to sew anything. I remember one time I had a hole in my dress and I had a really sweet friend who literally just sewed it out for me. She was so kind. Thank you, Hal. I wouldn't recommend bringing like a huge kit, maybe a tiny one, but nothing too large. So now for the things that I say you do need to make sure that you bring. Number 1 would be really cute wall decor. Wall decor is one of those things that doesn't clutter things up because it's on a wall. Having my walls filled really made me feel more at home and cozy in my apartment. Or if your walls are really ugly, bring a tapestry and it kind of hides everything, and that's a really great way to kind of jazz things up. Number 2, guys, this is the most important thing in this whole video, so make sure you're listening. A mattress topper. This does wonders. College mattresses are so not comfortable, guys. They are so bad and they're really gross. So bring a mattress topper. I have found one at Bed Bath & Beyond that was like a twin XL and it was memory foam and it was like $80 I think, but so worth it. It is a game changer. I'm gonna use it all 4 years and I love it. Number 3 would be a really cute rug. Rugs really jazz things up and they make things so much more homey. I went the whole year without having a rug and I always felt so sad. I was like, I need to get a rug. Number 4, if your school doesn't allow this, don't bring this, but fairy lights. Fairy lights really make things nice and warm and cozy, especially if it's a late night of studying and you've just been going for a while. Once I turn on my fairy lights, I just feel so much more calm and zen and I love them. Number 5 is extra sheets, so you don't have to be washing your sheets all the time. I know so many people who would wash their sheets like once every like 2 months. Wash your sheets more than that. I would wash my sheets like every week. I only had 1 set, so I just had to keep washing the same set, but having a couple is really nice, so you don't have to necessarily always be on top of it. Number 6 would be a full-length mirror. It's really helpful whenever you can check out your outfit before you head out. And you could also just put this on your door, and so it saves a lot of space in the dorm. Number 7 would be a fan. I know my roommate Lauren last year would get so hot in the night, and I had like this little extra fan that you could clip on your bed. She loved that thing. She used it like every night. So definitely recommend picking up one of those. Number 8 would be paper plates as opposed to a ton of glass cups. Some nights you just don't feel like washing a ton of plates, and that's totally okay. So just bring some paper ones so you have this on hand. Number 9 would be a power strip, so you can plug in multiple things into one thing, but make sure it's like certified with your school. I know there's a certain like protector that has to be on it. And then also a really long charging cord, so if you do have like a top bunk, you'll have like a long cord to charge your phone so you can have it in bed with you. And number 10 would just be extra storage, so extra bins, not a ton, but I know I didn't have a space to put like my socks and underwear and that kind of stuff, and so having like an extra storage unit was really nice. Those are all the things I would say you need and you don't need in terms of dorm stuff. Let me know down below what's one thing you wish you didn't bring to college and what's one thing that you do wish you brought to college, so we can help each other out in this video. Also make sure to go watch my last video, links right here. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye friends.